Hi, I'm Zoe Griffin, blogger and author, and this is the last video in my series of how to set up a blog and make money from it. This video is all about adverts and sponsor posts. So to make things easy, I'm going to divide it into 3 sections. The first section is about Google AdWords, the second one is about how to sell your own adverts, and the third one is about how to use sponsor posts. So let's get started with Google AdWords. I've noticed 4 things that can really help maximise your revenue. The first is I think square ads do better. So I would always try and have a 300 by 250 compared to one of those big long banner adverts across the top. Secondly, I think that you always need to place the adverts directly in the eye line of your reader. So I would always have them maybe in the top left of the home page. And I would consider putting some in each individual blog post too, maybe at the top below the headline, or even at the bottom right at the end of the blog post. Remember, keep it square. Number 3 is link your Google Analytics to your Google AdSense. This is because you'll be able to find out what's working for you and what isn't. You may notice that some particular size of adverts are doing better, or you may notice that adverts are doing better when you place them on one page. So if you see a pattern that's working, stick to it. If something's not working, change it. But use the tools available in Analytics to be able to spot the patterns. And number 4 is I like to use a website called ezoic.com. If you go to the website, I'll be able to explain more technically what they do. But the gist of it is, they experiment with different ad placements for you. So they might place an ad in the top bar, they might place it in the sidebar, they might place one above the content or below the content, and they'll also experiment with different colours. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is create some space on your website and they'll fill it in different ways and keep experimenting. And they'll give you all the data back, and you can see what works and what doesn't, and then you'll be able to make the most amount of money. Section 2 is all about selling adverts yourself. You'll need to know a bit of data, so who your readers are, how much traffic you're getting to your site, and what your readers' interests and ages and geographical location is. And once you've got this data, you need to present it in a media pack. So for me, because I have a celebrity gossip website, I looked at Perez Hilton and I saw that he presented his data in a really clear way. It became obvious who his readers are. And when it was clear like this, it will make it easier for advertisers to see who they're reaching by placing ads with you. The reason businesses want to advertise on your site is because they want to reach your audience. So once you have your media pack, you can present that to the businesses and they can see what they're getting from advertising with you. Section 3 is all about sponsor posts. A sponsor post is a bit like a magazine editorial. Essentially, it's a normal blog article, but you're recommending a product within it. So to get considered for sponsor posts, you need to sign up for some agencies. If your blog is big enough, then I recommend Mode Media. Go to the Mode Media website and look for content creators and apply to be one. And if you're successful, they'll get back to you and they can start considering for sponsor posts. Alternatively, you can go to adbeans.com, pay per post, or bloggers required. Simply sign up for an account and then they'll email you whenever something's available that would fit within the target demographic of your blog. Now I have 2 warnings for you. The first is that every time you write a sponsor post, you must disclose sponsor post at the end of each blog post. Otherwise you go to jail. And jail is no fun for anyone, especially not good-looking bloggers. And my second warning is, don't get greedy. If you start to write sponsor posts all the time, then your readers will spot you're doing a money-making scheme and desert you because you're not offering anything of value to their lives. And if you haven't got any readers, then you're not going to make any money. And let's face it, you're probably in jail anyway, so it's downhill from then on. So thanks very much for watching these videos. I go into a lot more detail in my book. You can check it out by clicking on the link in the description below. You can also check out my website, blogsurgery.com. Please like, share or comment below. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to Btube now.